Sup peeps, my name's Ian. I sell books on eBay, and today we have 9 orders going out. So it's not too bad a day. Seems to be a good day, bad day, good day, bad day, all throughout the week. Anyway, we've got a nice wee mix today. We've got some singles, we've got some bundles, things to look at, things to consider, and most of these I would recommend picking up if you see them and you can pick them up cheap enough and get them sold. Anyway, I'm going to take a drink of my coffee to avoid anybody's poor sensibilities. I agree, I don't like watching people drink either. I was watching Mike's book reviews or something. He does fantasy and sci-fi books, and he's always slurping his coffee, and I do find it off-putting, so I agree with you. So I'll make sure that I don't subject any of you to that ever again. Right, first one out today. We're getting into the learning time of year. So how to pass higher business management. Scottish, obviously. Good condition. Couldn't see any scribbles in the inside, which is always a good thing. And that sold for £10.63. So that was a really nice single sale to get the day started. The next is a bundle of Val, which unfortunately, because it's got hardcover in it, is going to be over the 2 kilos to post, just, and no more. But that's okay, because these 5 went for £13.99. Val McDermott sells really well. Lately I've not picked up many at all, so I would love to get my hands on a nice wee stack of them and keep those sales going. The next is a bundle of 4, which is Sophie Kinsella. Again, all really good condition. I mean, they're all very good condition, to be perfectly honest. A couple of them as new, don't look like they've ever been read. But 4 Sophie Kinsella paperbacks sold for £12.99. Next, a single book. Again, a couple of bundles, a couple of singles. We've got a Mickey Crichton next. So I've never read that one. Jurassic Park was brilliant, man. Congo was great. Lost World was excellent. I need to read some more Michael Crichton, but that one went for £7.24. Next, another bundle. Probably another over 2 kilos bundle, because it's Martina Cole and she writes big chunky paperback books. But £12.99 for those 5. That's the listing that I just put up a week or so ago now, and I've already had 2 or 3 sales from it, so it's going really well. I will keep picking up Martina Cole books and adding it to that listing, but £12.99 for the 5 of those, so that's not too bad. Which takes us to yet another bundle, an author that I have very rarely sold. I actually stopped picking them up when I saw them, but you know, maybe now that I've got rid of a few, I will grab some more when I see them. But Garth Nix, so part of the, what's the series called again? Old Kingdom. So it's like 5 books in it, and this is the first 3. So Sabriel, Lyriel and Abhorsen, Garth Nix, and the 3 of them went for £9.29. Right. Curiouser and curiouser. Sold one of these the other day, and now I've sold another one. So I had a few, 2 or 3 of these listed. One sold ages ago, and then 2 have just gone in 2 days. So I don't know, is there a new series of Death in Paradise, or is the Marlowe Murder Club been turned into a TV programme as well? I don't know. But Robert Thurgood, and that went for £6.84. Right, the next one is a wee bit of a bolo, and I pick these up no matter what editions they are, because you just never know. But this one, Steve Jackson, Starship Traveller, so it's one of the fighting fantasy books. It's a first edition paperback, and it's in really good condition, and that sold for £23.99. So definitely keep your eyes peeled for that little beastie. It's rather nice. And finally, it's been a quick one today, hasn't it? We've got a bundle of 10. So in that bundle of 10, we have the 15th Armada Ghost Stories, 2 full, I was going to say Full Metal Alchemist, but it's not, it's My Hero Academia volumes 1 and 2, wee bit manga. Then we've got Mostly Void, Partially Stars, Welcome to Night Vale, episodes volume 1. I had 2 of these, not another one, a second one in the series that sold a week or so ago, and that's that one gone now as well. So I don't really know what they are, but they're interesting. They look interesting. And then we've got Stephen Hawking's Brief History of Time. This is quite an eclectic mix, I have to say. We've got Half Bad and Half Wild by Sally Green. So this has been a Netflix series quite recently. I think, well, at least for the first book, Half Bad, which was a slightly more colourful title on Netflix. I watched it. It was actually all right for kind of teen fantasy, lots of violence and all the rest of it, lots of tension. But aye, so the 2 of those, 2 of the trilogy, I had a few stacks of those in the full trilogies, and they sold very, very quickly. Then we've got Cassandra Clare, The Bane Chronicles, and Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard. So don't really know what that one is, but everybody knows Cassandra Clare. Although it's more than her that wrote those ones, so The Mortal Instruments is her usual beef, but that's what that one was. And then finally, One Little Lonely Terry Pratchett hardcover, Dodger. I think, was this a firstie? You could class it as a first edition. I'm still not convinced about this. I've watched a few videos on it, and they're all saying, you know, if it's got a 1 in the number row, it's a first edition, a first print of a first edition. But I see titles from the same publishers where, including the Terry Pratchett ones, where it just says 1. To me, that's a first print, first edition. If it's got lots of other numbers in it, I don't think that's a first print. I'm not sure. I really don't know. I swither about such things, but let's have a wee look at one that I'm pretty sure is a first and see what it looks different. So, Lord and Ladies. This is one of my own. Let's see what it says differently. So yeah, Lord and Ladies, it doesn't have an edition number because it's a first print, first edition. So that's a bit different. Do you know what I mean? Although that's a much older book, that's from 92. Let's check this one out. So, Doubleday, right, so this is another Doubleday one. I bet this has got a whole row of numbers. Yeah, it's got a row of numbers, but they're a different format. I don't know. I'm not convinced. If that Dodger is a first edition, then I should have had it up on my shelf, but I don't. So, yeah, we'll see. Anyway, that bundle of 10 went for $27.97, so somebody's got themselves a really good deal on 10 books there. Right. Coffee. I'll hide you for a wee second. That's done. There was something that came up that I just wanted to mention. Yeah. Always require immediate payment. So I think I mentioned in a video the other day how something had sold and I'd had to wait a couple of days for people to pay for it. Is that a good thing or a bad thing, having always require immediate payment switched on or switched off? I seem to have a mix of it on my listings, and I'm not quite sure why, because I thought it was just a single setting that you had, which somebody very kindly shared with me to remind me where it was, so I'm going to go and have a wee look at that again. But does having require immediate payment on put people off adding stuff to their basket, or does it just make sure that you have fewer and fewer sales where people buy stuff and then don't pay? I don't know which is better. When it used to be that with offers you couldn't have require immediate payment, and then not too long ago, I think towards the end of last year, eBay put through an update which added that in, so that you could have it set that when people made an offer, if you accepted it, they would take payment, and then you weren't waiting for them to then come back and go, actually I've changed my mind, I'm not going to pay for it. it would take the payment and it could get processed. But I don't know which way is better. I don't know if it makes a difference. Having the immediate payment on for offers is good in that you don't get a load of offers coming through and then people just not paying for them. But since I've turned that on, I've definitely been getting fewer offers through. I don't put offers as an option on every item. I tend to let them sit for a wee while, and then if nothing's happened, I'll go back and turn the offers on as I refresh through. So I'm not sure which one is impacting the most. Having immediate payment is good from my point of view because it means I will get paid if I accept an offer or as soon as somebody buys something. But if I turn it off, are people more inclined to go in and have a browse, make a few offers, build a bundle, do it that way? I don't know. But certainly because most of my bundle sales come through a discount offer, if somebody makes an offer on a single book, then that can't be included in any discount offer. So you can either have a reduction on the offer or you get the discount coupon. You can't have both. So I don't know, but you know, if I've kind of rambled up through that a wee bit, but I hope that makes some kind of sense. If anybody's got any preferences in how these things work and they've got, you know, good solid experience or whatever, then please share. I'd be interested to know how it works for other people so I can decide myself which is the best way forward. I'm kind of A/B testing it at the moment, but not intentionally, and I would need to actually go in and look and see which listings have it and don't have it to decide whether or not there's a difference there. So that requires a bit of organisation up here and on the eBay system to work it all out. But that's kind of all I wanted to mention there. I'm just going to finish my coffee before it gets cold. So talk to the hand. Back again. Right. Tracking. So I'm going to keep going on about this because it is keeping me on track. My momentum sheet, see shed flips for details. Yesterday managed to list £457 worth of stuff, which was good, and again thanks to a couple of reasonably high value books, which I was just looking to see if I had them over there. There's one of them, I think. Yeah, I went into the big Tesco down the town and they've got their community bookstall, and there was a whole stack of point horror and similar, and this is one of them. I think I've listed that for 80 quid. The point horrors got me excited because one of them sells for about £150, but it's the first in a trilogy and I had the second, so it's, I've been looking it up, just point horror books, and this one up and said, oh my god, I've got that, I've just picked that up. But then when I got it out, it was the second one in the series, so it sells for like 4 quid. But they're definitely ones to keep your eyes out for. At the very worst, they sell for £3 or £4, and at the very best, they can be well over £100, just depending on how rare that particular edition is. I've sold a few over the past few months for £20, £30, £40. So yeah, definitely keep your eyes peeled for those ones. And Tesco Community Bookstall, can you knock it, eh? Anyway, that is really all I have to talk about today. £457 listed. I spent £2 on books, which was actually no, that's a lie. I spent £2 on books where I've got receipts. I picked up 6 in a wee shop, and then I paid about £3.50 in Tesco, but that's just smashed, there's no receipts, so I don't count that into a pick-up cost. That's just a Brucey bonus thrown in there. And sales yesterday got up to £196, so very close to that £200 goal, but it has been up and down. 179, 60, 141, 68, 196. So today I'm guessing it's going to be about 50 quid. 0 sales so far this morning. Usually I've at least had a couple through in the early hours, and that's what adds here. But my last sale at the moment was 10:20 last night, so we're getting close to we're over 11 hours since there's been a sale. We'll see if that keeps going. But the 9 orders have gone out, £125, well, £125.93, so let's call it £126, a third to eBay, a third in postage, and a third in profit back into the business. So 40 quid. Again, not going to knock it for the effort involved, but it would be nice to do 3 times the effort and get 3 times the profit. We just got to keep picking away at it and building it all up. So although I had £196 in orders, there's only £125 worth sitting there, because some of them, that 196 is midnight to midnight, whereas what I'm showing you guys is typically from 11 AM through to whenever I make the next video. I did have one order going out that I haven't had to share because it came in just after I'd finished doing the video, and then I got it out same day. I didn't actually need to post it today, but I just got it out anyway, and that was a wee bundle of 5 Dav Pilkies, Captain Underpants, Dogman, Revenge of the something diaper babies, I don't know, they were called something like that, but again, Dav Pilkie, another one, pick them up when you see them, and you'll have a good stock, and it will run very, very nicely. Now, there was one other thing, can I remember what it was? Let's see if I look at things if it reminds me. It was a channel I stumbled across, somebody who's made videos a couple of years ago and then has taken some time away from it and is now back. Let's see if we can find her. What was her name? But something very easy to watch. Bits on books, bits on other things. Where is she? It's the lassie for the northeast, tattoos all up her arm, and I thought, well, that's an easy name to remember, I'll remember that. And now, for the life of me, I can't remember that. And I've got so many subs that I just ain't going to find it, am I? No. As soon as I'm done here, something will just like pop up and say, here's another one from, and I won't know what it is. Let's just check this right. It's not Commonwealth Picker, because everybody knows him. It's not Commonwealth Flipper, because that's the same dude. Back from Burnout, Welsh Pokey Picker, Hairy T, Caterpie. There it is. The Curious Flea. Check out The Curious Flea. That's just at The Curious Flea, whatever you want to call it. I'm not going to put a link in because I can't be bothered. If you watch this fast, you'll go in and see them. Just don't think she's even got 1,000 subscribers yet. But yeah, I quite liked her videos. So give them a view, give them a go. If you like this, I think you'll probably like that. She does a bit more car booting and stuff as well. So yeah, The Curious Flea on YouTube. Check her out and let me know what you think. Am I havering? Who knows? Anyway, that is all for today. So I will now just say, see ya, love ya, bye.